Hello, my name is Clare Egan. I'm a member of the Junior League of Washington Targeted Grants and Volunteer Resources Committee. Today we have Thalia Washington here. She's the Executive Director of Higher Achievement, who is a 2019-2020 grant recipient. Thank you so much for being here. So to start off, could you tell us a little bit about your organization, your mission, where you're located, your target population, and the number of participants that you all serve annually?
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having us here. And again, I am Thalia Washington, and I'm with Higher Achievement. And Higher Achievement closes the opportunity gap during the pivotal middle school years through a rigorous after-school enrichment model. We were founded in Washington, D.C. 45 years ago, and we work with talented middle school students each school year by providing academic support, mentoring from a caring adult role model, and personalized high school placement coaching. We serve about 400 students in Washington, D.C., in Alexandria, Virginia, and also in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Great. And how has receiving the grant from the Junior League of Washington impacted your program?
Well, Higher Achievement is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we do not charge our scholars or their families for our services. So we fundraise to support our operations and our programming, and the grant from the Junior League of Washington is critical to delivering our programming during the school year. Each scholar in our program receives academic support in both math and the humanities, and the Junior League's grant in particular helped us launch a new and engaging hands-on STEM curriculum last school year. So it's had a great impact on our work.
And can you talk about just in this past super unprecedented year, what receiving a grant has meant to your organization?
Absolutely. Well, like most community-based organizations, we were forced to pivot to all virtual programming once the pandemic closed all of the school buildings where we previously delivered our programming 3 to 4 nights a week across 8 schools in the DMV region. The Junior League engaged with us as true partners, and we were able to revisit how the grant funds could be allocated to best meet the needs, the most urgent needs of our scholars in a virtual setting. And so we were so grateful that our originally STEM-focused grant was able to flexibly be applied to general operating support, which instead allowed our staff to be able to be quickly trained to deliver small group, we're calling them math pods. So to deliver small group math pod tutoring to our scholars. And we really focused on math pods because math instruction and math skill building continues to be an area where educational disparities by both income and race are growing. Low-income students of color in particular in our region are really struggling to maintain their math skills in a distance learning in a virtual setting. And so working with the Junior League to repurpose our grant to support our staff who are now leading targeted math pods and continuing that academic enrichment has really helped us be flexible and to pivot and really respond to the particular needs that our scholars are facing during this really challenging time.
And can you share some of Higher Achievement's greatest successes in recent years?
Some of our greatest successes, well, we are really proud that last school year, 80% of our 8th grade scholars, we work with middle school students, 5th through 8th grade. And we're really proud that last year, 80% of our scholars, despite the pandemic, of our 8th graders were accepted into top tier high schools across the DC region. We're also really proud that 95% of our alumni, so our students who have gone on to high school, 95% of our alumni graduate from high school on time and ready for college. And that's compared to about a 65% high school graduation rate in DC. And we, Higher Achievement as an organization across all of our locations, we're really proud to have previously been a recipient of a federal investing in innovation or I3 grant from the US Department of Education. And that award was based mainly on the strength of our outcome data, which showed that as an after school program, we do have a statistically significant impact on improving the academic grades, the academic outcomes for the students we serve.
And can you talk a little bit about some of the challenges that Higher Achievement is facing and maybe ways that, members of the community can work to support the work that you're doing?
Yes, thank you. Well, in terms of challenges, right now, certainly during the pandemic, like school systems across the country and like other community-based programs who are all forced to deliver our programming virtually, maintaining student participation and engagement and staying connected to families while we're remote and we can't see them when they drop their students off or pick them up after programming, trying to maintain that connection and engagement continues to be an ongoing challenge for us. We are serving slightly less students now virtually than we were a year ago in person. And so, continuing to connect with families and, students are spending all day on screens and virtual schooling. So keeping that programming engaging, having them log in for one more hour with us, it's both a challenge and an opportunity for us to really engage and give students what they need and may not be getting during the school day. In terms of support, we always need additional mentors. And our mentors are volunteers who work once a week with students, and we are doing virtual volunteering. And so if there's anyone in the community who's interested in working with young people, you can do it virtually with Higher Achievement. And of course, if you're able to make a financial contribution, no matter the size, to support the work that we're doing with young people in need in the region, you can do both things, donate or sign up or learn more about virtually volunteering at our website, which is higherachievement.org.
Great, thank you so much. And before we end, is there anything else that you would like to share about higher achievement or anything that you'd like the community to know?
Well, I think we again just want to say thank you so much to the Junior League. In addition to supporting us financially, the Junior League is a partner with us at one of our locations, our school-based locations in Ward 5 in DC, Brookland Middle School, by providing weekly volunteer mentors. And it's both the financial support as well as the volunteers, the actual people, the Junior League members who are showing up and working every week with a small group of young people. The relationships always matter in terms of supporting young people, but even now when we are all virtual, maintaining that connection each week with the young person, as especially in middle school, as they are both developing as adolescents and also wrestling with how to maintain their grades. It is just an amazing support to have an adult who shows up every week, who is interested in you and your academics and your success. So again, we want to thank the Junior League for your partnership and really encourage anyone in the community who has an hour a week to spare to really think about how you can volunteer right from home, and it makes a big impact on young people.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking with me about higher achievement and your relationship with the Junior League of Washington.
Thank you.